Good evening everyone, Matt here, and welcome to my fragrance obsession. Now, I just want to apologize for not doing a new episode ever since I did Creed's Arolfa, but I do hope you guys enjoyed my recent video, my third ever episode of Collab, which I did with my good friend Matt, who's also a reviewer here on YouTube. I just want to say it had great fun doing that video, and if you guys haven't checked it out, if you guys want to, please feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below. But in this episode, we're actually going to be checking out a fragrance from the designer house of Prada. And Prada are actually a very under the radar company, I think. In terms of the fragrances they do, they don't necessarily make fragrances that are unpopular, but I think a lot of their fragrances are sort of hidden gems. A lot of their fragrances are very good. They don't get enough credit, especially this one. Sadly, I do not own a bottle of this. I just own a little sample right here. This is a sample that I received quite a while ago, actually. I think I've had this for about 2 years. It was actually hidden away in a cupboard, I think, somewhere in the kitchen. But when I found it, I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. Because I really like this scent. So, what can I tell you about this fragrance? Well, it's called Luna Rosaa and it came out in 2012. The perfumer for this fragrance is Daniela Andrea, who's created fragrances such as Prada Amber Pour Homme, which is a sort of favorite fragrance from the house of Prada. Favorite to me anyway. I absolutely love that fragrance. I would really like to get a bottle of that in the near future. She's also created Very Valentino, which is a discontinued perfume by, of course, Valentino. In fact, it was a fragrance that my mom used to really enjoy wearing, but when they get discontinued, they become hard to find. And she's also created the new, well, sort of new, it came out last year, Miu Miu by Miu Miu, the perfume for women in the little opaque blue bottle, which kind of reminds me of Lulu by Cacharel. Not the smell, but in terms of the bottle. So yeah, those are some of the fragrances that she's created. So, I mean, of course, she's created so many other fragrances in her whole sort of perfume career. Those are just the ones that stand out to me. Now, in terms of the smell, now this fragrance has some very interesting notes. In the top, we get lavender and orange. In the middle, we get clary sage and spearmint. I like the note of spearmint, I think. And in the base, we get ambroxan and ambrette. Now, I'm going to actually, no, I won't, because I sprayed this on my hand before starting this review. Now, this fragrance opens up absolutely beautiful. Now, in terms of the smell, what you're going to smell straight away is very refreshing. You get this orange and lavender. So it starts off very fresh, very cool. But we also get this really beautiful spearmint underneath, creating that cool, sharp, and sort of clean aura. It is a little bit sweet. It's not over sweet. It's sweet in the way of it being minty sweet, if you know what I mean. Because there's a fruity sweet sometimes. There's a sweet woody sort of sweetness. This is the sweet in terms of the mint. And it's very, very good. So, a little bit powdery, but it's mainly cool and very refreshing. In terms of the middle, however, the fragrance does start to change. We do start to get a lot of clary sage. The clary sage in this fragrance, to my nose, smells very earthy. It smells very woody and quite rich. That's the thing with this fragrance. It smells very high quality for the price of it. I mean, it's designer price, so you're probably going to pay, between your 30s and 40s for this sort of fragrance. So it's not bad. And it just smells very high quality, But it keeps that refreshing, powdery sort of vibe, Very, very good. It just loses that citrus from that orange in the first hour. In terms of the base, gets sweet. It gets sweet, not with the mint this time, but it does get very sweet with that ambroxan, which of course, ambroxan refers to smelling a little bit similar like ambergris. So it's very sweet. And of course, ambergris has been known to smell like amber. So the only way I can really describe this fragrance in the dry down is the fact that it's very sweet, kind of like a sugary, earthy smell. That's what I would say. It's very unique, but it's still very fresh. That's the one thing. That's probably the main accord out of this whole fragrance, the fact that it's just very fresh. But we do also get ambrette, which is a floral. And of course, I do get that. It's actually a very different fragrance than the dry down. Very different in general, but the dry down, I think, is what makes this fragrance extra special, because I don't really know a lot of fragrances that smell like this, if I'm honest with you. You guys might smell this and think it's generic, but to my nose, I actually think it's very different. And, you know, sometimes I'll say things about fragrances that I think, and a lot of fragrances these days I think do smell alike. You know, I'm not going to mention any, but this one just doesn't smell like anything else to me. In the last 4 years that it's been out, it's actually done pretty well in the fragrance community. A lot of people I know own a bottle of this fragrance and they absolutely love it. Longevity on this fragrance is actually pretty decent. I get about 7 hours out of this, which is very good actually for a fresh sort of aquatic type scent. Very, very good. In terms of seasonal, this is a definite summer fragrance, summer, springtime fragrance. I would probably say more towards summer because of that spearmint note. It smells very cool and refreshing, so I think it's definitely more appropriate for the summertime. As you guys know, I don't like to, talk about too much in these reviews, so I'm not going to mention age groups or anything. I believe if you like a fragrance, wear it. So yeah, that is my review on Prada's Luna Rosaa. This is a great fragrance. I'm actually definitely going to get a bottle of this soon because I just absolutely love it. I do also own a sample of the new Luna Rosaa Aus Sport, which I'll be doing a review on pretty soon, so please stay tuned for that. And also, guys, just before I end this review, I just want to say, of course, thank you for watching this and everything. But no, the main thing I want to say is I'm thinking about doing a live stream soon. So if you guys are interested in seeing me live and want to ask me questions about fragrances, about, absolutely anything, I'll be doing a live stream maybe tomorrow or Sunday, depending on time and stuff. But around 10 o'clock UK time, I'll be doing a live stream. So if you guys are interested, it probably will be tomorrow, by the way. So yes, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I'll be doing a live stream. Please stay tuned for that. If you guys want to ask me questions, I will be quite happy to do that. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. I really do hope you enjoy this fragrance if you do get your hands on it. And of course, thank you so much for watching this fragrance review. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think of Prada Luna Rosaa in the comments below, and I will definitely get back to you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful summer. Enjoy your evening, or day, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. And keep smelling good. Bye-bye for now, guys.